Yeah, what's good, Team GG?
Top five, top five, top five.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Jay. All right. Roll back in style. Intro was fucking amazing. We agree.
Yes.
Quite befitting. I ain't go back to hear it again. That's my favorite song on the
Possibly the
album.
best track of the possibly,
That's my
yes.
favorite song on the album.
It's between that and Kayla's story.
Yep. All my life, if I had fire, a million pounds. That's one song. So
That's if I had. That's
yeah. 3 and 4 is one crazy song. Multifaceted, we heard already, so I'm taking it out. What they ain't cool. How can I explain? Hard. Blame breadsticks. I heard that already, so it is what it is. Toy Story 2 is for your fan. That's fan service. That's like Star Wars when you bring out an old Star Wars character, bringing them back. You know your day one fans is gonna be hype over that one. I didn't think it was bad. Cool. Scenes I didn't hear.
I didn't listen to Toy Story 1, so I didn't get the connection. Maybe there was a connection there that I would appreciate it more.
There is a connection. The connection didn't matter. Because Toy Story 1 was... Nah, just be honest. Toy Story 1 came out when TD1. He just wasn't as good a rapper as he is today. Toy Story 2 is better than Toy Story 1 without a doubt. But the fans, when they hear it, they won't say that. They're going to be stuck on Toy Story 1 because they were fans on nostalgia.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Scenes we didn't hear. We skipped it because the song comes out tomorrow. Corner Boys Fire, we already know that. Track Flocane is the song with Dame Grease. And it got us
Dame Grease?
Yeah.
Harry Fraud.
That's not Dame Grease? That's not, my bad. Harry Fraud and Dame Grease.
No, that's two different niggas. Dame Grease. I was about to say he had a track with Dame Grease. That was...
Right. You're right. I'm so used to hearing a Harry Fraud and then the Dame Grease.
Dame Grease is another one.
Dame Grease is another. Why was I thinking Harry Fraud was Dame Grease? I was the whole time.
Because
they were.
They know each other.
They know each other. They know each other well. All right, so it was Harry Fraud, and it gave it a little New York with a little it brought the Spanish guitar into the track, which was cool.
Money. With that one. Okay, yeah.
Money or Victims, Kayla's story, fucking fire. Fucking fire.
Saved the second half of the album for me because it was going downhill. Then he picked back up the last 3 tracks.
Fucking fire. Actuality, hard.
Sonically. The whole file he was spitting real shit.
He was talking the whole time. Sonically, it got crazy. But Actuality, hard. White Ash is just as good as Quite Befitting.
There we go. That's a good. I like that. I'll go with that too.
So with that being said,
I put Quite Befitting a little higher only because the chat was White Ash.
Yeah.
So I was expecting to hear some. I didn't have no expectations hearing the Quite Befitting.
White Ash was hard though. Like we're not gonna pretend like it wasn't.
Yeah, it was hard.
But Quite Befitting after that intro, anything that plays is difficult to play.
And the White Ash had the visual. That was a fire visual.
Quite befitting after that intro, holding its weight, and not only holding its weight, but outperforming. Fucking fantastic. That's different. Because Real Back in Style is fucking crazy. That intro is crazy. But without a doubt, there's no question. Out of all the shit I just talked about, this shit, there's no question. Quite Befitting is better than Real Back in Style. That's how I feel. So, real talk, the standout tracks on this is Real Back in Style, Quite Befitting. I'm skipping all the commercial tracks that were released, by the way, so let's not do that.
What was the one where he sounded like, what was the one where I said he sounded like Nipsey? That one was fire, too.
That was
when he picked up Nipsey. He said, I'm in the Porsche that's blue.
That was Flocane. That was the one with,
I liked that one.
I said Dame Grease, but it wasn't Dame Grease. It was...
Harry Fraud.
It's Harry Fraud. But for me, it's Real Back in Style, Quite Befitting. Nah. You know what? The first four. Real Back in Style, Quite Befitting, All My Life, A Million Pounds. Then I'm gonna skip to Money or Victim, White Ash. Those are my favorite songs on this album. That's 5. That's 5 out of 15.
Fire album.
5 out of
5
15. And
15 is fire.
when I say skip, I'm talking about fire ones. And I gotta go back. I think I liked How Can I Explain. I think I liked How Can I Explain. I think I did.
The production on the whole album was good.
No. How Can I Explain was there too.
It was like comparing Sour to Deep to Haze. Like Haze is still good. You know, Sour just hit different.
And you gotta remember, he picked 3 songs out of here that he thought was the best that I did not consider. I did not consider Multifaceted. I did not consider Corner Boy. I did not consider Blame Brexit because I've heard them already. You feel me? So if you add that to it, that's 8. That's 8. But I definitely think Money or Victim, Jesus Christ, what were you talking about? White Ash, Jesus Christ, what were you doing? Real Back in Style, Quite Befitting, All My Life, A Million. Yeah. And of course, Multifaceted. Bro, this nigga bugged out on this whole album.
Great album.
And I ain't hear Scenes, which is your next video. You feel me? We skipped that one because it's your next video. So right now we talking about 9 songs that we think are completely fire. The other 8 are good. The only song I'm not with is number 9, Toy Story 2. I could care less. That was fan service, and I understand it. I get it. I'm not, but that doesn't service me as a fan. And if you don't respect that, your whole perspective is whack. Maybe you love me when I fade to black, nigga. You heard? Like if you don't get that, I understand your point of view. If you saying Toy Story 1 and 2 is your shit, I'm not here to fight you. I'm not here to argue. Not for me. Because Toy Story 2 is a good song. Toy Story 1, he's dated. I hear it. It doesn't hit for me. Toy Story 2, it was good. But if you tell me Toy Story 2 is better than Money or Victim, you smoke crack for a living, like professionally. You are in the Olympics as a crack smoker. Money or Victim is better. In my
rotation. Definitely putting this album in my rotation. He's fire. He did his fucking thing on this album.
Like, this album is really completely fire. And again, when it comes to the presence and you feel him, every bar is hard. Every like, and the beats, yo, bro, I kind of stopped talking about how retarded. Not that word. We can't use that word. I stopped talking about how
your camera.
I stopped talking about how wild the beat selection was. I let it go.
Production, that shit was A1.
From 1 to 15, production is fucking immaculate, bro.
Yes.
Immaculate. I heard every sound I think I could hear in a rap album. Period.
1 to 10, what do you give it?
I give it a 10. No, that's cap.
The whole album. I'm
gonna give it a. Well, I'm only skipping 1 song. I don't want to hear Toy Story again. And I know that like everybody here doesn't like to hear me say that because they fans. So the 1 song I'm skipping, they like, I would never skip, which makes me give it a 10. Like, I'm willing to say that it just don't hit for me. Like, Toy Story is the only one that don't hit for me, and it's because of you.
Still a 10 with Toy Story not being still a 10.
I think it's a 10. I give it a 9.5.
I was thinking like a 9. I was thinking 9 out of 10, only because that sound petty, but the niggas shine like a what was the line?
Nah, but he said
he shined in the shade.
He said
he shined in the shade
You're right. He said it 3 times in the first 4 songs, which is nuts, and didn't say it again.
For me to give him a 10, I just need a
yeah.
little window for something to be better than that.
Yeah,
That's the only
yeah.
reason. That was great. 9.5, I'm cool with, because I
No,
could
but
give him
you're right. But
9.6 to
You're
somebody
right.
else.
I forgot about that. But he said it 3 times in the first 4. I didn't hear it after that. I might have missed it, but I didn't hear it after that. But I'll put it the same way. Niggas love Meek, and Meek talks about Rolexes and watches every single song. So
the difference with Meek is a fucking.
No, it's not.
We hear him 2 months. We hear him 2 months after each other, not the whole time through. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe I did listen to an album and he did do that too.
There is no difference. When that's your punchline, I remember like when we were rapping and everybody had their hitch that'll get them back on track. Like I can say this
Not the same
and then freestyle.
punch,
Hold on, yeah, it is. It's usually a sentence. It's not a punch. It's a sentence. It's a sentence that'll get you.
Like
back
you can
on
catch
track.
me in the.
You can catch me
in the. Was
niggas know me. Niggas know me. I'll be on the block. And you hear, I'll be on the block in every verse.
If I say I'll be on the block like the corner. Then the next song, I'll be on the block like the corner.
That's still terrible. I don't think his was done. I don't think his was done badly. I think it was done intentionally.
First of all,
exactly. I think it was done intentionally. So with that being said, I'll mute it. And I remember we talked about it. I seen it happen 3 times, and then I ain't hear it again. If I missed it, I might have missed it. But the nigga was boring. He was talking like T.I. for 95%. His vocabulary is too crazy for that. He heard that, nigga. Like when he played this album.
That was never the song.
When he played this album, you don't think he heard that himself say that 3 times? He did, bro. Because his vocabulary.
The only thing that takes away from it is that kind of made it like filler. Other than that line, he had no filler. That line gave him like filler.
That line is the only filler in this whole album.
Only filler.
But that is spectacular.
That could have been done intentionally and that's fire. Yeah.
Jay, that's spectacular. If your only filler in your whole album with 15 tracks is one line, and to give him a little bit of credit, he changed it the 3 times it was different. He said it in a different tone the 3 times. It wasn't said the same way. Facts, it wasn't. It wasn't said the same way, the same 3 times.
He said his tone is so sameness all the time that I know he said it the same way, but he didn't put it in the. He didn't punch it. Like I hear what you're saying. He didn't
punch it the
same. It might have been on the first bar, then the third bar, then the second bar. He didn't put it.
It wasn't caught to save him. No, that's not. He liked that line.
Yeah.
He liked that line. And okay. Cool. If that's gonna be your shit, because my thing, if that's gonna be your shit, your next album should be called that. Right. And then tell me to shut the fuck up. You feel me? Stupid ass nigga. You seen this nigga GDG Fury reacting to me talking about this shit? My name of my album is Sun Don't Shine Unless You Shine Together.
Shine in the shade.
Unless we shine in the shade. And then we done. Like, so I'm not mad at it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
I think it was intentional.
It had to be. The nigga was saying too many words for those words to be continuous. That's intentional.
Right.
Your vocab, like I know stupid niggas. You know stupid niggas that don't have nothing else to say. That's not it.
And don't realize they saying that again. Yeah.
He could have clearly cut that out. Like that bar could have just not been here. You could have just cut that bar out. This song is still fire without that bar. The first time I heard it, the bar hit crazy. That's the worst part about it. The worst part about it is when I heard it, I paused the track and said that was a crazy bar. Then I heard it again, didn't say nothing.
Fool me once. Shame on me.
Then when I heard it the 3rd time, I was like, nah, you playing with me. Now you playing with me. Now because I said that bar was hard, I can't let the second one go, and now you say it the 3rd. But I don't recall saying it again. Potter always repeats bits like that. It's on purpose. I'm sure it's on certain.
Yeah, I'm sure it is too. Yeah, we just being super critical because the album was fire.
The album was fire.
I'm trying to find something.
If I'm gonna give it a solid rating to be 100 with y'all niggas, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. And that's off one listen. That's off one listen. That's great. That's great.
15, even though it took us long because we stopped and commented, it was short. It was really, if we would have listened to it really one time, it was nice. It was nice. It was nice. I'm going to definitely download that and go back to that. It was fire. I like that shit. That shit was good.
All right.
That shit where he was talking about
I want to hear one song.
Kayla's story was